Perfect day in the sky, do or die. Hard times, you and I, you decide. This is one life, roll dice, sucker free, beans and rice, how I came up, me. So I don't own a home, and I'm a long ways away from that. Just the economic reality of it all. But I own the parks. We all own the parks. And it's a place where, I feel like I can be at home, and each park has its own character. It has its own essence, has its own story, its own history. And, if you listen, you can feel that. It's a place that I feel is home, and I make home. I spend a lot of time walking through the streets of Denver, but I get just as much juice, maybe more, from the natural world. So I don't really experience writer's block, because I keep moving. I think that's really important, as a poet, as an MC, as an artist, flow like water. It's like you got to keep things moving, and it's a stream, so you can't get caught up in any particular idea. Different roadblocks of life, you have to find a way to move through them. You have to find a way to move around them. And I get that inspiration when I'm out here and just experiencing that movement of the natural world. And now we're here at La Alma Park. It's one of my favorite parks in the city. Raised my son playing ball here. Take my son and my daughter to the pool. And then you have the La Alma Recreation Center. Spent a lot of time thinking about the future I'm trying to create, for my seeds, for the next generations. Denver must protect the rights of the people who made this place vibrant. So the future I see is equitable. It's clean air, it's clean water, it's good soil so that we could grow. The future is colorful. The future is filled with possibility and creativity. It's filled with opportunities, not just for those who can pay, but it's a more livable future for homeless folks. There's less homeless people in this city. The future of Denver is for the children. It's not just an adult playground. The future of the city preserves the cultural diversity and the opportunities for immigrants, refugees, and all people who struggle. So it is possible to balance the old with the new. It is possible to maintain integrity as we grow and as we build up. We have to remember where we came from, but my eyes on where we're going.
10 little fingers and 10 little toes. In my eyes I flash my little hands that I hold. Red clay time, most beauty witness, behold. God's in her voice, little wonder she told. I'm dreaming a blue river.
We're at Sloan's Lake, one of our favorite parks. It's where I raised this little one. We've probably been here 500 times together, straight up.
Take the redwoods paint, green leaves, poetry.
No, I like climbing on things.
She'll tell you that if you never leap, you'll never learn to fly. And I felt she truly believes that. So she would leap off buildings if I let her. You coming up to the top?
I wish I was the bird that could fly with wings.
You are a bird, and you got your wings.
But I have arms.
Parks are essential because it's public space. It's space that we collectively own as people in the community. Like the parks are ours. And in this society where everything is privately owned, any space that we have where we could just collectively be without having to own it, something I think is very important. It's just a place for all of us. We need more public space. It can't all be high-end condos, right? We need more park space, and there should be water stations for people. There's no reason that we can't be planting some things in parks that produce food, that produce sustenance for people who are hungry. And it's like, people say, well, why would you want to plant food that people could just take? Like, why wouldn't you? Like, why wouldn't you? Like, people are hungry and everybody needs to eat. So yeah, the future of Denver, it looks even greener. It's green because there's trees, there's grass, there's open area spaces. AI times, everything is made up. LA vibes, sprawl out, game up. No one made us till somebody made love. Shaped from the clay, yeah, the earth gave blood, gave water, gave breath, gave lungs. God bless every mama for the drum. Beat in your chest. I rose in the west where the skies tell stories that are vast. It ain't all about the cash, the struggle is a dash. Get it while it's good, staying true to path. First come, first serve, get it while you can. Better set your demands. The world can be remade at any time, you know, so what do you want the city to be? Whether you've been here for 10 years, 20 years, you consider yourself a Colorado native, or you just got here, you know, what do you owe to this city? What are you going to contribute? Not just what are you going to take from it, but what are you going to create here? You know, what are you going to share? What are you going to pass on? What's the legacy going to be? That's something that we're all responsible for, and it's a fantastic responsibility. So, yeah, let's make the world a just place, a place where we can feel free, a place where we can keep spiraling, elevating, and creating.
I'm dreaming, I'm dreaming, I'm dreaming, dreaming of